Hello everyone, welcome to the broadcast. As always, I am your host, Charles96, and as always, this broadcast isn't for me to gain any sort of popularity, me gaining viewers or anything. This is for your entertainment, your enjoyment, so I hope you guys enjoy the broadcast and enjoy the show. If you think there are things that need to be fixed, just let me know. Leave it in the comment section. And thank you for watching, as always. So as we left off last time, as we look at the standings of the NHL standings, it is our Columbus Blue Jackets tied with the San Jose Sharks and the Minnesota Wild. The Wild have 2 games left in the regular season to have a chance to have any chance. They must win out the rest of their season. The Sharks have 3 games left, as they have to win out to at least beat out the Minnesota Wild and stay in contention for the President's Trophy. And of course, our Columbus Blue Jackets must win out the rest of their season if the Sharks are to win out the rest of theirs. So basically, for each team, it is a dire need to win. It is must-needed win situation time for all 3 teams. In particular, Minnesota. As we look back to last time I broadcasted for you guys, our Columbus Blue Jackets went down to Carolina and absolutely just demolished the Carolina Hurricanes at the score of 11-2. A big game for them as they dominated. But there's a little bit more interesting news that's gone on. As everyone knows, yesterday the NHL free agency started yesterday, and boy was it a big day in the NHL in terms of spending. In just the first hour of the NHL free agency opening up, teams in the NHL spent over $335 million. That's about $5.58 million per minute that the league spent in signings. And don't just forget about just the first hour. In total, in the first day, the NHL broke their league record for most money committed in salaries in first days of free agency, as they doubled last year's amount with $616.2 million. That is a huge signing day, and as you guys all know, it was huge. There were big names going left and right in the NHL trade, in the NHL free agency. I don't know why I keep going back to trades. The trade, my head's going all over the place. As we all know, the other day, Steven Stamkos did re-sign with the Tampa Bay Lightning for 8 years for about $8.6 million, I think. I don't know the exact number off the top of my head, but I know it was in the 8 million range. But now let's go back to the big names that went in the NHL free agency day 1. And I think we're going to start off here with probably one of the bigger names in this year's trade. Actually, wait 1 sec. We're gonna start off with the first notification I got on the day, and it was Milan Lucic going to the Edmonton Oilers on a 7-year deal. Wow, 7 years for Milan Lucic in Edmonton. Never thought I would see Milan Lucic back under the helm of the moron Peter Chiarelli, and that's how I personally feel. Why would you go and trade the top 2 picks in the NHL 2010 draft when he traded Tyler Seguin back in 2014 to Dallas? No, 2013 to Dallas in the offseason on July 4th, and then trading Taylor Hall to New Jersey for Adam Larson? Really? That has to be the biggest. I don't know. This offseason is just crazy so far. But let's keep going down with these signings. Then the next signing I ended up getting was Andrew Ladd going to the New York Islanders for 7 years. And basically from there, we could tell Kyle Okposo was not coming back to New York. He did want to go to Minnesota, but Minnesota did not have the money for him. So where did he go? He went to Buffalo. He's staying in New York, but he's going to Buffalo for 7 years. Which I think Buffalo really had a good day yesterday getting Kyle Okposo. And then the Detroit Red Wings, sorry, my speech impediment again, guys, it's getting to me. Getting Franz Nielsen for 6 years and Brian Campbell going to the Blackhawks for a 1-year deal. Another big signing was Eric Stahl going to the Minnesota Wild for 3 years. I think that's going to be big for Minnesota. That's definitely going to help them toward playoffs. But here's the most exciting one that I felt throughout that day. Because I'm a Boston Bruins fan, the Boston Bruins getting David Backes, the former captain of the St. Louis Blues, for 5 years. I think that's a big one. It might be a little bit too much, but I think it's worth it. He is such a committed guy when it comes to team play, and he is just the guy you want to have on your team. So I think overall it was a good signing. And Troy Brouwer going to the Flames, Mr. Game 7 on the move again. Of course, there were many more throughout the day, but enough of me talking. It's time to get into game action. With 4 games left in the regular season, the Columbus Blue Jackets come back home after the 11-2 Carolina victory in Raleigh to face their Metropolitan Division rivals, the New York Rangers. Can the Rangers hold off the Columbus Blue Jackets and winning their regular season series with the Jackets, or can the Jackets end the series in a draw? Let's go to Columbus.
So linked with the U.S. Civil War, they touch off a cannon if the home team scores. This is Columbus, home of the Blue Jackets. Hi, everybody. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Mike Emmerich, looking forward to a high-octane contest tonight because we have 2 teams with offensive credentials.
Before anything starts, Doc, we better sharpen up our pencils because this has got a chance to fill up the score sheet. Both these teams love to score goals, and the folks behind us, they're looking forward to a lot of goals here tonight. How would you like to be one of these goaltenders, Doc? They know it's going to be a real test with all the offense on the ice. It may come down to whoever can make the critical stop that decides it.
Okay, so let's look at the starting goaltenders for the game. Russian-born Sergei Bobrovsky, only 22 when he got his first NHL start. A win in the first game ever played at Consol Energy Center in Pittsburgh as a Philadelphia Flyer. Henrik Lundqvist, what credentials? All-rookie, first All-Star, Vezina Trophy winner, and for his native Sweden, Olympic gold and Olympic silver. Averages about 35 wins a season. Impressive.
New York's had the last 10 games to be admired. They've been physical, they've been aggressive, their power play has been exceptional, but they're going to get no break tonight because their opponent has been every bit as good in those areas in their 10-game segment.
It's an onside play. Shoots one, save, but just barely. Looks ahead to start something. Moving it to Foligno. New York's in their own end, setting things up. Now it's directed to Nash. Cuts through. Oh, and he's hammered.
Whoa, guys, he didn't see him coming until the last minute. That's a pretty solid contact.
Laid on to Sagan. Got the iron. He tried to go top shelf. He got the crossbar with a shot. Did not find the net with the shot.
You know what, Doc? I could see why he missed the net. There was...
Denied that play from behind. The Rangers lug the puck in the defensive zone. Pitching this one to McDonough. Moving it now in center ice. One into another. Perfect tip by the stick. Back near the blue line to Murray. Slid. Wonderful save on the redirect.
There's no question that puck was deflected and a good stop.
The Rangers are going to the box for 2 minutes, and the call is tripping.
Well, in desperation mode, all he was trying to do was sweep the puck away, but unfortunately caught the player's skates.
The Blue Jackets get their first power play opportunity of this contest. Let's see if they can make good on it.
Nobody stands around on this power play. Somebody is always moving.
I agree entirely, Eddie. Let's see if they prove us right here. The puck is free, now taken up by Johnson. Looking for options in their own end. Still has it through center. He gets through. Score! A power play goal.
Foligno scored a lot of goals in this type of situation. This might be the best one ever.
Lundqvist snuffed out the bottom of the net, but there's no way he covers the top. Beautiful shot.
Some shots, only one goal.
A lot of opportunities. Love the mindset of getting pucks and people to the net.
A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck. Puck settled down by Zuccarello. Just couldn't find the target.
He was trying to be a little bit too fine there. That's why he missed the net.
Columbus controlling play now through neutral ice. Gets around him here. Blockered away. Pitching it to Zuccarello. And it's taken over in his own end by Yandel. Locks on that to Brassard. Pass attempt to Girardi. Right into the slot. In their own end, pushing it off. Columbus moves well through the neutral zone. Puck fired down. Decision made. Defenders first. Icing.
The Blue Jackets are only half of the group in this game that has played very well over the last 10 games. Both of these teams have played almost identically. Their records are almost identical as they head into this matchup.
Columbus in their own end, continuing on. Passing one off now to Kuznetsov. He heads right for the net. What a move! Big hit, possession gone.
Thought he had 10 feet of clean.
Wonderful work in close and a brilliant save.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
Drives to the net. Fine move to get by. The Rangers lug that along in the defensive zone, making headway through center. And possession reestablished by Prout. Propel to Bowl. Fires. Terrific pad save. Trying to go to Hayes. Puck is thrown to Martin. Oh, what a play. And gathered in by Prout. Bulls cut through the neutral zone. Great scoring chance here. Huge stop by Lundqvist. Directing that one to Martin. Zone to zone, behaves. Right on his stick on the centering pass. And a save there. Score! Oh no! The referee's waving it off. No goal.
I like goals as much as the next guy, but the goaltender's got to be able to do his job. He's not allowed to there. That's going to be goalie interference.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Shook through. Great. Got his stick on it. Save.
When you're screened like that, you just have to hope it hits you.
Chip to Dubinsky. Marvelous save. A great chance was no chance.
Good opportunity to regroup here after that save, but now they got to win a defensive zone faceoff.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Nearing the 20th minute of this period. Score!
Get to this high-scoring area, a wrist shot is a great choice.
Well, that's a beauty, Enzo. That ripples the top of the net. The goaltender's got to be able to stay on his feet as long as he can if he's going to be able to stop such a perfect shot.
The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. He's through, right in front. Centering pass. Oh, a save there.
That puck changes direction. It becomes a really difficult stop for the goaltender to make.
New York's prevailed on another faceoff. Looking to eat him. And up to Zuccarello. Nice play with the stick. Nothing more will come. Up the wing, moving along. It's a wonderful save, and that just beat the clock too. Opening period is complete. The Blue Jackets are up 2-0. A look at the shots on goal. They're pretty overwhelming. 11 for Columbus. A minute 3 for the Rangers. Johnson's goal was late in that period, and so his team goes to the locker room smiling with a 2-goal lead as we head to break.
Big first period there for the Blue Jackets. As Doc did say, it is 11-3 on shots on goal for the Jackets, and in this 2-0 game. Time and attack, it has been 308 to 104 for the Jackets as well, where they did have one power play and they capitalized on it. So now let's get started with this second period between the Jackets and the Rangers.
Our game is in the middle period, and it's underway right now. Gathered in by Song. Snapping a pass to Nash. Moving it to Stepan. Gets behind the net. Does he have anybody in front? Columbus lugging the puck in the defensive zone. Long lead pass to Song. Let's go, Arister! The Rangers carrying it on in neutral ice. Tripped up on the play, and there will be a penalty. He's got that centering pass. Terrific pad save. Columbus gets a tripping minor. On
going to give credit to the puck carrier here. He kept his legs moving. He forced the back checker to reach in and take him off his feet.
There's always a start to your power play night, and this is number 1. Good face-off win. Great stick save. Pass cut, strong play. Cleared back out. This will force them to drop back a lot. The puck is fielded now by Yandel. The refs caught something, a delayed call here. Back in front, blocked with the pad. Goalie to the bench, extra man over the boards on the delayed penalty. Terrific challenge, outstanding save.
He missed opportunity.
Jesus, get the puck. Fuck.
And it's a 1-goal game. The Rangers.
You let them pressure and they're going to capitalize. Always going to happen.
Anything you do once, you can do twice. Let's see if that applies to this particular power play. Lets it fly. Now it's directed to step up. On to Kreider. Thrown to the slot. Score! And the game is even. The Rangers have gotten this back into a tie, and there's loads of time left. We're only in the second period. Good job on that face-off, tying the man up. Speared along by Yandel, scooped up by Miller. Well, that's one fluid motion, isn't it? A pass from the left to the right, right on the stick. Laid on to Yandel. Simple play, made well, strong defense. That one's to him from his goaltender. The Blue Jackets lug that along up the wing. Puck picked up in his own zone by Yandel. Pitching this one to Stoll. Pass to the slot. Great save, point blank.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
Took it up the boards and holds. The stick broke on the shot. Collected at the boards, poked away. He's in. Score!
Yeah.
Atkinson's decision to fake and go forehand, he's rewarded. And so he thought he had it snuffed out, but the shooter was able to get the puck around his foot and deposit it in the cage.
Columbus has grabbed the lead here by just a single goal. So let's see who wins this next face-off, and maybe a goal can come from him. Off the face-off, he ties his man up, and so the puck goes to his team. Heads to the front. Oh, here's a wrister. Score! 2 straight goals.
He had that wrist shot ready to go in the perfect scoring area.
Columbus now in a 2-goal lead, and at the rate they've had the puck, it might get big fast. New York's got another face-off win. Moving along through the neutral zone. Thrown in. Back in his defensive end to get it. Pitching it to Kuznetsov. It's a 3-on-2. How will they defend this? Good centering pass to the slot. Wonderful save. What skill by both goalie and shooter.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
Backhander to the net. Great poke check. The pass is off the mark. What a chance that would have been. Good, solid defensive play with the stick. Puck is picked up by McDonough. Wrist shot. Got that in the trapper.
You can't ask for a better opportunity in the scoring zone. What a great glove save.
And the loose puck captured by Stallberg. Slid behaves. Got a piece of it. Shoots. Accidentally blocked. Columbus in their own end has control of the puck. Possession once again by Yandel. Charged up the wing by Nash. Many yards gained to Kreider. Pointed to Girardi. Gets that one on a cross. Lets it go. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. That one fired down. The defense will win the race, and icing is
I don't think I agree with that. I want to take a review of that one after.
He's always had excellent leg speed. Here he makes a great pad stop.
I want to take a review of that one. I think I beat him. Yeah, I think I beat him out. I don't know how they call that icing. Because how the rule is, who's ever closest to the puck and past the hash mark, and is past the hash mark, determines the call, and I believe we're closer. They just screwed us out of that one. I mean, I still have my top line out, so I mean, it doesn't hurt me too bad.
strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Speeds right on goal. Terrific save. Terrific opportunity.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area.
Into the last minute of the second period. Fires. Save. Dominance right now. 16 showing on the clock. No luck.
Man, you wait all game for a chance like that, and unfortunately for him, it clunked into the corner.
The Rangers continue on in their own end. And he is reefed.
Well, he's been looking for that hit all night.
And the period comes to a close. Wow, what a finish.
So another good period there by both teams this time. Not just a
Sagan's marker made this a 2-goal lead for his team. Intermission is next.
not just a jacket dominance this period, but the Rangers started making a comeback. But it's still, at the end of a 2-goal lead for the Jackets at the score of 4-2. Shots on goal are 18-13 for the Jackets. As they did take 2 penalties that period, that did lead to 2 big power play goals for the New York Rangers, shifting momentum for a little bit, causing power play goals. But immediately after the goal was a Tyler Seguin one-timer from Brendan Saad to make it a 3-2 game, and then a poke check at the top of the point by Cam Atkinson led to a breakaway, which he would score to make it 4-2. So a big game so far. Let's check out the box score at the New York Rangers goal, at the members of the goal team for the Rangers, as goals were scored by Derek Brassard, assisted from Kevin Hayes and Kevin Yandel. Try saying that 3 times fast. Kevin Klein would get the second one, and that would be assisted by Derek Stefan and Chris Kreider. It's time to get started on this second period between the Jackets and the Rangers at the Nationwide Arena in Columbus. Let's hear that.
Third period about to begin. first two, and so will Edzo.
New York's got to feel lucky not to still be in this game with 20 minutes or more to go. Offensively, one fortunate bounce, they're back in this game. But in order to do that, they need to be way better in their defensive zone.
Right near the goal stripe in the corner. Score! He's got his second.
Shot exploded off his stick, but I go back to the pass. Perfectly put on his stick.
Low stick side used to be an area that you shot all the time, but now that the goaltenders are in the butterfly, it's not as easy to beat, but this one goes through them pretty quickly.
They win the draw and will now set up an attack. Columbus in their own end, carrying it now. Picks it up in his own end. Carried to the corner boards by Foligno. Can he generate something? Whoa, what a play! They've got a 2-on-1. Great scoring chance here. Gloved.
Now that's a quick glove.
And he holds on.
Haven't seen a lot of this, Doc, after whistles. Let's keep an eye on this type of play. It might lead to something else.
Way too slow at developing 2-on-1. That gives time for the goalie to get across to make an easy stop.
Sorry guys, I got a quick text message here. I'm just reading it real quick.
Good tie-up on the face-off. That led to his team getting the puck. Blocked back. Taken over now by Zuccarello. Taken away. Pass attempt to Atkinson. He got in. A marvelous save. No time on that one.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
Lundqvist's lucky. Just got a piece of that, but it was enough to make the stop.
Just under 5 minutes off the clock in the third. Do you see a pattern developing here? They're up now by 3. Possession now on the pickup by Tuki. Paddled aside. Heads on behind. Possession reestablishment. Score! And that's 4 straight goals.
You want to score goals, you've got to get to this area of the ice.
Lundqvist's positioning is perfect. He's in the butterfly. It looks like he's got most of the net covered, but that is an outstanding shot.
Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. And he's held up. Kicked out of the scrum. Possession seized by Bold. Moves behind the net. Rister! Oh, a great reaction there as that one was tipped on goal.
A tough save, but an even tougher deflection.
Well, guys, that looked from my vantage point like it was going to go in. When the puck changed directions, it became a very difficult save for the goalie.
The draw, the tie, got it all.
Well, the hands are quicker than the glove. Great save.
He's able to make the glove stop here on a relatively easy scoring chance.
The Rangers with a clean win on the draw. New York's moving the puck in their own end. He got his glove on that one. Passing one off now to Stallberg. Slides it to the point to McDonough. One-timer. One-timer. Score! On the road back, perhaps.
Stallberg's stick was ready to one-time this puck. It was a perfectly placed pass.
Martin's able to clear open ice, and he lays a sweet saucer pass on the shooter's stick.
The Rangers get it off the faceoff. Brilliant lift. Got a piece of that one. Trying to go to Saw. And possession has changed. Brilliant move on that pass. Look at this. Wonderful stop.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
He's in retreat now in his defensive zone. Propelled to Girardi. Puck is thrown to Brassard. Oh, wonderful play. Directing that one to Saw. And possession seized in the neutral zone by Zuccarello. Good use of the stick. Broke that pass up. Enormous hit. He got his pad on it. Carried to the corner by Kreider. Parked in the slot, and it's on his stick. To the point with it. And he gets it back. Tremendous pressure. Throws it to Girardi. Oh, he got in the way of that one. It's blocked. He got in. Good pad stop. Chip to Girardi. Looking to Kreider. Gathered in by Rick Nash. Wonderful centering pass, and it's right to him. He's into the slot. Outstanding save. What magic to even get the shot away.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Knocked right off the stick. Now the puck rounded up by McDonough. On to Nash. To Kreider. Laid on to McDonough. Moves up the side with it now. Really good deflection. No harm. Columbus in their own end on the move. In the slot, he's taken a perfect centering pass. Taken behind by Stepan. That play went offside.
You can't ask much more from your goaltender than this. That's an excellent wrist shot that he's able to deny.
Good job on that faceoff, tying the man up. Blue line control. Shooting. Save. Good position in the slot. Lasered off his head.
Yeah, you heard it. It hit him right in the mask.
Shot. Oh, what a terrific save in close. Columbus controlling play now in the defensive zone. He can start some danger here. Stays on side to the middle. They score! They only trail by a pair.
That puck looked like it got deflected right in front of the goaltender. I'm sure Ray had a much better look at that.
It did get deflected, Eddie, and when we get a look at it on the replay right here, you're going to see the goalie's in position, but because the puck is deflected the way it was, it gets past him in a way he just can't react to.
The Rangers have closed the gap to just 2. And there is time here in the third period to get another one or maybe get 2 and get this game back even. Save! Shoots one, and it's driven away. The game is over. This game was a close game, and it was a little bit deceptive that way because of the victor's time of possession.
Could have thrown 2 or 3 pucks out there, and they were going to have all of them all at the same time.
So the teams have left the ice and are getting rested for next time. For this time, for Eddie and Ray, Mike Emmerich saying good night.
So the final score here in Columbus is the Columbus Blue Jackets 6 and the New York Rangers 4, as the Rangers just barely missed making a comeback. They started one, but you could say it was too little too late, as there was 11 seconds left on the clock, and with that, ended their game. Shots on goal at the end of 3 is 33-20. The Columbus Blue Jackets, you can also give them the hits at 24-8. The time on attack, and face-offs and breakaway goals. And tonight's 3 stars of the game are Nick Foligno with the 3rd star with a goal and an assist. Jack Johnson with the 2nd star of the game, also with the goal and an assist. And Tyler Seguin as your 1st star of the game with 2 goals and 1 assist. Big game from Columbus, as the Rangers were not able to take the regular season series against the Blue Jackets, as the series ends in a deadlock 2-2. As of right now, the Columbus Blue Jackets do have that 12-point lead, but that's only as of this second. We do not know right away whether or not they hold that exact position. So let's sim up to the Toronto game and let's check out our current standings in the National Hockey League. Well, by that Z, that means something must have happened. And that means only one thing. The Eastern Conference has been claimed by the Columbus Blue Jackets. They will take home ice advantage throughout the Eastern Conference, but that still does not answer my question. Where the standings are the Blue Jackets with the regular season? With every team. As the Rangers' chances of taking the Metropolitan and of having a chance at having home ice throughout the postseason at home during the East, excuse me about that, that was a mouthload, has been ended by the Blue Jackets' victory against them. And now we take a look at the entire league standings. Who is holding that top spot right now? And it is the Columbus Blue Jackets. They are in a tie deadlock with the Minnesota Wild, who will not die. They will fight to the end. And right now, the Minnesota Vikings, yeah, that makes sense, right? The Minnesota Wild have 1 game left to have a shot at clinching the league. The Blue Jackets would have to lose all 3 of their remainders. The San Jose Sharks would have to lose all 2 of their remaining games in order to take that top spot in the league and have home ice advantage throughout the postseason. But who will take it? More will come in the future as to who will take that top spot. We take a quick look at the Eastern Conference standings going towards the Stanley Cup playoffs, and it looks like there's still some questions to be answered out of the East, as only 6 teams have clinched a playoff berth, and 4 of them are coming out of the Metropolitan Division, with the Rangers, the Blue Jackets, 3 of the teams. The Blue Jackets, the Rangers, and the Penguins taking 3 spots out of the Metropolitan, which leaves those wild card spots open. As Toronto, Tampa and Montreal take out the Atlantic Division. As we look at the standings for those wildcard spots, it is Philadelphia holding that first wildcard spot with 91 points, and Ottawa, again, I'm having such trouble right now, is holding that second wildcard spot with 89. But Detroit is right on them with 86. All Detroit needs is to win out the rest of this season to take over, and Ottawa would have to lose one of those remaining games in order for Detroit to take that spot. You can basically say too little too late for the New York Islanders, the Boston Bruins, the Florida Panthers, the Washington Capitals, the Buffalo Sabres, the Carolina Hurricanes, and the New Jersey Devils, as their seasons will come to an end. Now we go quickly to the Western Conference, who is still looking for not only that 6th spot, but those 2 wildcard spots, as I have mentioned in the past, as the Avalanche are barely holding on to 1, and the Winnipeg Jets are in a deadlock with the defending Stanley Cup champion Chicago Blackhawks holding that 2nd one. Who will it come down to be? Both teams, 2 games left. Deadlock to the end of the season. I want to thank you guys right now for watching the broadcast, but I also have a life, so I can't always be on. As you guys have noticed, my broadcasts have been partially in between, but I want to thank you guys right now for watching the broadcast. You guys have always been a great audience, and I enjoy doing this for you guys. I hope you guys come back and watch part 4 of this broadcast. I'm hoping part 4 will have more to it than part 3 did. As I told you guys before, I was hoping to have 2 games in one, but I didn't do it, and I apologize for that. And I want to go ahead right now and thank you guys for watching. You guys are a wonderful audience, like always. If you have a comment on my broadcast, go ahead, comment. It's open for anyone to view. As always, thank you guys. I know I keep repeating myself. I will see you next time on the broadcast. For the Push to the President's Trophy, I am Charles96, signing off. Sayonara, y'all.